Lady Boulain. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And yes, I'm at 30,000 subscribers. I am so excited about that. Thank you so much. Somebody reminded me of that the other day. Now you're at 30,000 subscribers. And I thought, yes, I am. I see the number, and then I don't really pay all that much attention to it. But I really appreciate your support. Some of you have been with me for a long time. Somebody said that I only had 30 subscribers when she subscribed. That's a long time. That's a long time being with me, and I so appreciate you. And I must apologize for my last video about the royal family. What happened was that when I exported the video and tried to convert it to YouTube, I ran out of space. So I had to go back and free up some space, and I freed up my documents, which means I deleted my documents, and many of my pictures were saved in the documents. And some of the pictures were in the video and they were deleted, and I did not go back and proofread the video to see if the pictures were still there because I didn't know that they would be deleted. Y'all know how much I love my pictures. That's how you got that arrow sign in my last video. It was very disappointing when I saw that because those pictures were important to the content. But anyway, I thank y'all so much for sticking with me, and I will know better the next time I have to free up space at the last minute to go back and check the video to make sure the pictures are still there. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for riding with me for all this time. I came across this video on my X platform. The woman in the video sounded kind of phony, but she was speaking some truth that we could all agree with. And then it just got wild. But let you listen to the video.
But I worked in the hood. And when I tell y'all, that was one of the most miserable experiences of my entire life. You could not look at them wrong. They wanted to fight. You could so ignorant. It's just always negativity. They're always down to fight. They're always loud. They're always like, ew. Like, I'm so glad that Tampa is so segregated and I don't have to go on that side of town. And I know that sounds terrible, but like a lot of things I'm just so traumatized by. I do not get along with hood chicks at all. I could probably count 0.
Never befriend other women unless they have as much as you or more, or you're only asking.
And of course, being the spoiled kept wife that I am, he was like, okay, let's go. At this location, I read a lot about racist employees, but they didn't treat us like that at all. I don't know if it's because I walked in with a lot of Van Cleef on.
Now trying to on people, girl, please. This ain't hard to achieve. You just found a colorist man. I could get a larger bed with a European man. Period, pool, pasta and lobster. First of all, nobody in the real world talks like that. You will never get any type of high value man to marry you or take you seriously talking like that. The most you'll get is a couple of dollars in a hotel room, because that is all you sound like you're worth. People in the real world where things actually matter don't talk like that. Second, as far as a European man goes, been there, done that. I don't know why you hood rats seem to think European men are some type of trophy or savior. Maybe because you're in survival mode and you're trying to get out of the slums that you're in. So you see another race to help you and do what your own father couldn't do. But my father was in my life and he was a great black man. And I wanted a black man who reminded me exactly like my father. You are in survival mode. I'm not. I can get money out of any man. I don't need to run to another race because the men in my own race don't want me.
Wow. I'm speechless. Truly. I just want to say, as someone from the hood, good luck with your soft life. I'm happy for you that you're living out your dreams, and I pray that everything works out for you. Personally, a slight disconnect on knowledge and empathy, but the hood is truly happy for you. Truly.
You might not have gotten the first part, because it looked like several videos spliced into one, but that's how it showed up on my Twitter line. Well, apparently this woman is from Tampa, Florida, and she has worked as a dancer. Somebody said she was a stripper, but she met this great guy, apparently, and now she's living what she calls the soft life. And she's going in on what she calls hood chicks. And she made it very clear what she thought about what she considered hood chicks. Well, they wouldn't be real hood chicks if they didn't come back at her. And several did. And this is what she had to say in response.
I'll be a white MJ any day. At least I don't look like a dirty, burnt ghetto roach. At least I'm not wearing a bonnet in all my content looking crusty. At least I'm not on food stamps in Section 8. At least I'm not bald head. At least I look polished. At least I look like I bathe. At least I don't look like a smoker out on the corner somewhere. And at least I have a great husband and father for my kids, and my son is not going to grow up to be another hoodlum.
So she's going in on the hood chicks. She really has an issue with hood chicks. Most likely, she's been bullied like all of us. Black women bully each other just like black men, white men, and everybody else. Bullies are everywhere. So she apparently is taking hers out on social media, because this is from the TikTok platform. She's got a whole storyline going over there, I discovered. But her thing is she can't stand hood chicks, and she definitely does not consider herself one of them. But yes, this is her booked into the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. So she's in jail in Tampa, evidently. I don't know if this was before she got the great husband or since she got the great husband. But this is definitely her. I don't know if a hood chick came up with this mugshot, but this is her. So this person says, not her ghetto self getting booked on a battery charge. Oops. Her class and decorum must have been left in the hood with her sense or something. Well, the saying, if you live in a glass house, don't throw no stone, comes to mind. But this also speaks to the friction that exists between black women. It's really unfortunate because we are all we have, and we need to try to look beyond each other's faults and see our need and see our trauma and see that we need to work together. So I found this article from Psychology Today. It's entitled, I See You Girl, Why Black Women's Friendships Matter. And there are 3 major bullets in this article that I'm going to focus on. Number 1, friendships allow black women to gather and carve out safe, emotional, and psychological spaces away from negative experiences of discrimination. This is very true, and we need these safe spaces. Whether you're in a sorority, a club, a church group, or any kind of group of black women, that is where we get together, laugh, talk, have a good time, organize, plan, and execute things that work for us. So our friendships are very important. Number 2, black women purposefully affirm individual characteristics in other black women that may be shunned by the broader society, such as assertiveness. Black women can be very assertive. We understand that in each other. Other people will call that masculine or angry, but it's just assertiveness. I know what I deserve, and I'm going to get what I deserve. That's kind of how we see it. Number 3, black women can feel understood and seen in positive ways that encourage them to try out new things and explore their identity beliefs. And that's very true. Nobody does that more than black women. Now you even have white women saying stuff like, we should have listened to the black women. Because in spite of all that we have been through, we have somehow managed to maintain our sense of who we are and are not easily intimidated by other people, including white men, which is why I believe they're the ones who started that whole thing about black women being masculine. Because black men know how black women are. But when black women go before the white man and is not afraid or not intimidated by him, then you must be masculine. That's a masculine trait for them, because who's going to check them? Who's going to stand up to them and say, shut up? Because that's what Maxine Waters, in one of those committee meetings to a congressman from New York, Peter King. I'm not sure what he said to her, but she told him to shut up. And I think that he was so embarrassed by that, I don't even think he's in Congress anymore. But she said that to him. And black women would understand why she said that, because he's trying to diminish her as a human being. And she's saying, I'm not having it. Basically, that's what she was saying. Not that all black women would do that, but most black women would understand why she did it. I'm saying not all black women are assertive in that way, but if you're going to get that kind of assertiveness, it's usually going to come from a black woman. We matter. It matters how I feel. It matters what I think. And if it doesn't matter to you, it matters to me. And that's how we affirm each other. And that is why it's important that even though we don't agree on everything, we need to determine what we do agree on and work from that positive standpoint. We're quick to forget, but one thing we need to always remember: nobody has been a better friend to us than we've been to each other. Okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share the video. And as always, have a great day.